Welcome to the race briefing for the age group draft legal triathlon at the Pak'nSave Triathlon Festival. Firstly, just a couple of key rules. Keep left at all times, especially if you're a slower athlete, as you may well get lapped. Whenever you are touching your bike, you need to have your helmet fastened. Only ITU legal aero bars are allowed, and given we have one mass start, males and females can draft off each other during the bike leg. For the event schedule and start times, please refer to the event website, triathlonfestival.co.nz. Firstly, just a couple of general requirements. Wear your race number on your front during the run leg, wear your timing chip around your ankle, and your torso needs to be covered during both the bike and the run legs. In terms of the swim course, you may get in the water for a warm-up, but you must exit the swim at least 5 minutes before your start. The swim is a 750 metre clockwise course, and you must wear the swim cap provided. From the beach, you swim to the first large yellow buoy, which will be off to your left. You make a right-hand turn and swim down the back side of the race course. There will be another yellow buoy there. You'll turn right and head towards the exit beach, which is next to the bridge. There will be a buoy on this beach to act as a sighter. In terms of the starting procedure, it will be a beach start, standing on the beach between two orange cones as directed by the swim course director. Note, when you exit the swim, you will join on to the run course and there will be a crossover point as you enter into transition. Swimmers must give way to runners. In terms of safety on the course, there is some weed in the lake to be aware of. We will have safety personnel on the lake. There will be an IRB and board paddlers, as you can see in front of you now. If you are unable to complete the swim course, it's critical that you report to the timing staff by the finish line and hand in your timing chip. Special thanks to Blue 70 for sponsoring our swim course. If you would like a new Blue 70 wetsuit or any Blue 70 products, go into the front runner Colombo, tell them you're doing the race and they will look after you. Onto the bike course, just to reiterate the key rules, drafting is allowed. Males can draft off females and vice versa, as there will be one mass start. The course is made up of laps of 5 kilometres, so you will complete 4 laps of the course. You are responsible to know the course and count your laps. Of course, there are marshals dotted around the course, but ultimately you are responsible to know your way around the course. The bike mount is not until you have run over the bike mount line, then you may get on your bike and carry on with the bike course. Just because this is a draft legal race does not mean you can ride erratically all over the course. You must keep to the left at all times and be prepared to stop at any time in case any cars do make their way onto the course. Please be aware on the block that is alongside where the finish line area is, you will be required to ride on the right hand side of the road. When you first enter the bike course after coming out of transition, you will make a left hand turn on the road that comes off the bridge. At this point, you will need to stay on the left side of the road. When you get to the end of the street and you meet Hodgkinson's Road, you will be turning right and staying on the right hand side of the road. When you turn right into Infinity Drive, again, you are staying on the right hand side road. When you come to the end of that block, you'll be coned to merge onto the left hand side of the road on Lakeside Drive. When you come through to perform your extra laps and you come past the finish area, you will verge over to the right hand side of the road to make your right hand turn. Obviously on your last lap you will keep to the left and head to transition. So please ride a few laps of the course when you arrive. It will be coned very heavily, so there shouldn't be too much confusion out there. It is rather narrow, so just be careful. General rules of the bike course: helmets must be worn at all times. You must keep left. Dangerous riding will result in disqualification. do not remove your bike from the rack until your helmet is fastened, and do not remove your helmet until your bike is re-racked after the bike leg. There is no crossing of the centre line. We will be doing our best to stop any traffic whatsoever entering the course, but you do need to obey the New Zealand road rules and the road code, and be mindful of cars coming out of driveways or somehow getting on the course. So overall, be sensible and common sense prevails on the bike course. The run is made up of laps of 2.5 kilometres around the lake, so for this event you will be completing 2 laps of the course. You must stay on the path at all times, and please keep to the left to allow athletes to pass you on the right hand side. There will be an aid station shortly after you start the run, and at the beginning of your second lap there will be water only available at the aid station. Please be aware of the transition layout. As you will see, the blue line indicates where you exit the swim, you merge onto the run course, and then you enter the transition area. Also note, you will see the yellow line is the run course. When we have runners exiting the transition down the alleyway, they will be crossing with swimmers. This is where you guys may well have some crossover points. As already pointed out, both when you're on the swim and the run, be aware of each other. Swimmers need to give way to runners. We will have marshals there trying to control the situation as best we can, but again, just keep a lookout for each other. That's pretty much it for this briefing, so if you require further information, please refer to the event manual, which has all the rules and details listed there. Other than that, prize giving will be at the conclusion of the draft legal race, and we hope you guys have a fantastic day.